Hey everybody, the Gadget Man here with Discovering in Color. And as I promised last week, this week I'm going to preview the shelter system that I'm going to use next week when we do the Ouachita Trail down in southeast Oklahoma. So what I did was, and I'm going to put a video here, I did set up my tarp, and I hadn't used it before camping as my new Dyneema tarp, and I set it up, and I thought it was going to be a really great configuration until this wonderful Oklahoma wind decided that it was not a good configuration. So I'm doing a fast motion film here on this side to kind of show you what I set up. And what I discovered is that I used some elastic on the Tiedowns to basically help when it was a windy condition like this today. But after I got it set up and I was making some fine tuning of it, within 5 minutes those elastic straps broke. So I'm gonna have to re-engineer that entire thing. So with that, I'm gonna switch to a different system, which I'm gonna show you right now. So this is what I'm switching to for the camp out next weekend, for the backpacking trip next weekend. This is my new Z-Packs duplex tent. Hey, come here, puppy. She likes it too. My new Z-Packs duplex tent, and I'll be using this. It's a nice two-person tent. It's made of Dyneema. Works really well. Can fit a person and a dog if you want to do it. I also switched out my mattress pad here, and I'll be using this Nemo thermal tensor insulated. This is the regular pad right here. Pretty light, you can look it up. It's a good pad. I'm gonna show you a little bit about this tent here, and as you can hear, out here in the field in the wind, it's kind of noisy. Mainly because I've tied these up a couple of times and they keep coming loose. But this is what you can expect if you get into a very windy condition with this tent. And I'm gonna show you a couple of things I did to really help secure this tent down in the wind. So let's take a look at this side over here, what I did. Okay. When I set up this side over here in the wind, I did a good job securing down these side holders right here. In fact, it's actually come loose a little bit. So we'll tighten them down. So you'll definitely want to have these side tie downs on. Over here, what I did was I actually put the stakes a little bit closer than having them very far out. That helped to bring this down some and secure it even better. And I also evened it out in between the two here so that you don't have that necessarily that line coming in there. But as you can see, with the wind hitting this side of the tent, it is putting a lot of pressure on it. But I can see these guys, these tie downs right here, they're sewn very well. They've got the extra layer of Dyneema there. So they are holding up really, really well. So that's what I've done on the side. Now here on the front, what I've done is, I actually did angle this so that, because the wind is coming kind of pretty much almost directly from the south. So rather than put the full brunt of the wind on the side, I did open it up some. Also, by having both sides open, you're giving a path of the wind to go straight through. Good on a non-rainy night, but if you're going to be setting this up in the rain, I would probably close this side of the door right here, just to keep any kind of wind out. And to do that, all I just do is just unlatch this right here. Now the doors come loose. It has these pretty ingenious little tie-outs right here. And all I do is take it and hook it on here, okay? And then I can adjust the tension through this right here. Now what that would do is, if it were a rainy night, that would keep any rain or wind that was coming here, and it would just drip down, and it would not come inside the tent here. Now, as you can see, the floor has risen up on this quite a bit because of the wind, but when you have your stuff inside, don't worry, it'll weigh it all down. Won't really be a problem at all. So this is the tent setup that I'm gonna be using on the trail here. It is supposed to rain pretty much every day that we're out there. So having this nice Dyneema tent, I think, is going to be a pretty good work there. It only weighs a little over a pound, so it'll be pretty good. You don't need a ground cloth with this because of the extra thick Dyneema on the bottom. It's basically twice as thick as the surface material right here. So with that, that's Discovery in Color. There won't be a video out next week because I'm going to be out backpacking. So can't wait to see you on the trail. Take care. Bye.